guys? Today we're taking a look at this great solo from the band Cinderella. This is Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone. Great bit of wisdom there. This was 1988 when this came out. It was on the Long Cold Winter album, and the guitar player is also the singer. Tom Keifer plays this solo. We're in standard tuning for this. What else to say? The rhythm track basically goes between a B minor and an F sharp minor chord. So most of the solo is in B minor pentatonic, but you'll see as I go on to explain things how he kind of plays to the chord, and then the song resolves itself in the key of A. Most of the song is in the key of A major. So this is a really cool epic ballad, and it's a great solo to work on your phrasing, you know, your vibrato, your bending, all that good stuff. And so we're going to get into that in just a sec. If you are looking for the tab for this, I've got the PDF tab and guitar profiles, plus a really cool backing track that you can get over at Patreon. You'll see the link in the description for that. Also got a free sweep picking guide for you guys. Make sure and check that out. My gift to you, that's also in the link below. So let's get started. Like I said, we're playing over this B minor to an F sharp minor. Let's see. On the fourth time, there's an E chord and then a D. And then it resolves to A for the chorus. So it starts out with this pickup. I call it a pickup lick because it's actually before the proper solo begins, leading into the solo. You can call it a lead-in if you want. You can see how we kind of end up in this B minor pentatonic position at the 7th fret. But we're starting on the 5th fret of the A string and just leading into it. It's real nice. Actually, there's like a little slide before that. So you're going to play a 5 on the A, 7A, and then slide up to 9. 7D, 7G, 7D. And then your landing note will be 9 on the D string, which is the root of B, right? So okay, and then once we get that lick, we'll play 7G, just a little slight bend here. A little blues. Remember, we're playing, this is kind of blues rock here. Tom Keifer is a very blues-based guitar player, so a lot of these phrases have that. And so that's just a slight bend on 7 on the G, and then back to 9 on the D. Okay, and right from there, we're going into this lick. Okay, and that's another classic staple rock and roll blues lick. Bending 9 on the G a whole step, and then playing 7B, 7 on the high E, and then 10 on the B, and then 7 on the B. And then you're going to bend 10 on the B up a whole step. Lower it, so release it, bend it, whole step, release, and then back to 7 on the B. Just a really slight vibrato here. Okay, so far we have kind of a lazy, dreamy phrasing to it. The next phrase goes like this. Kind of drags that over the beat a little bit, so just learn the notes and try to place it in the with the correct phrasing as you try playing this over the song or the backing track. So this first note is at 9 on the D, but it's almost kind of a silent muted note, but you can definitely hear it. So 9 on the D, and then 6, 7, 6 on the G, hammer pull, and then back to 9D, and then hammer 6, 7, 9 on the G. So far we got, and then we'll go back to 7 on the G, and then 6, 7, 6 G with that hammer pull, 9D, 6G, 7D, 9D, and then we're going to play 7 on the D again, this time hammer on to 9, and then back to 7 on the D string. So you get this. And a little quicker. Next lick. So here he's kind of playing over that F sharp chord, right? Because you wouldn't normally think of bending that note over a B minor chord because it's a B note. You could, but it makes more sense over that F sharp. It's the 5th degree of the F sharp chord. So he's kind of playing to the chords a little bit here. So this, all this is 2nd fret on the D, hammer onto 4D, 2nd fret G, 4th fret G, then bend that up a whole step. And then release it. And then do hammer pull on 2 to 4 to 2 on the G. And end up on the F sharp note over that F sharp chord. So 4th fret on the D. Okay, next lick. So there's a little pause so it doesn't start. So in other words, if you were coming in right on the beat 1, it would be 1 and. So it starts on the end of 1. And what the lick is, you're gonna rake. It's not really a sweep. It's more of a rake, but it kind of has the same effect. You're playing 9 on the D, 7G, 7B with a downstroke and kind of raking across the strings while muting. And you really just hear that 7th fret on the B the most. Okay, and then it's, so it's 7B, 8B, 10B, 7B. Notice the phrasing. Kind of a staggered phrasing there. And then you're going to play 7, 8, 7 on the B. 9, 7, G. And then right there, you're going to bend G on the 9th fret up a whole step. And grab 10 with your pinky on the B string, so you get that. I call them train licks. It sounds like a train coming down the track. So slowly. And you can let that ring a little bit more if you want more of that train effect. that. And now you're going to do the same idea up here over the F sharp chord. Here we were over the B minor chord. You see we've got like a B minor shape. Here we're at the 16th fret, and we're in sort of this F sharp minor pentatonic box, but we're just going to play this same lick as we just did with a different ending. So we're going to play up here 16th fret, and you're going to rake across 16 D, 14 G, 14 B, and then 15 B, 17 B, 15 B, 14, 15, 14 B, 16, 14 on the G, like so. And then instead of bending up 16 on the G, we're going to bend 17 on the B and grab 17 on the high E with the pinky there. And there's another train lick for you. Okay, so from here, okay, in the very end, another train lick at the end, but leading into that, it's 15, pull off to 14 on the B, and then 16 on the G. Does that twice, and then the third time he does 15, 14 B, 16 G, but then a hammer pull from 14 to 16 on the G. And then play 14 again, 16 on the D twice, and one more time, and then you land on this 14th fret on the D string, which is an E note. There's an E chord going on right there. Okay, so you got now you give that a 3 count, and on the end of 3, this is basically A major pentatonic leading into that A chord there. And what it is, you're going, I kind of slide into it here, 14, 16, 14, and then bend 16 on the G. Grab 17 with your pinky on the B. So, and bend that 16 up again while holding down B on the 17th fret. So do it again, lower it, and then you end the solo at 14 on the G string. There you go. That's the entire solo. Very fun to play, really cool. Make sure and check out that backing track if you're interested over on Patreon, my Patreon page, and you get the tab and the guitar profiles as well. And that will be it for this lesson. I'll see you next time. Rock on.